Yo, we are back. Why am I laughing? It's the Third Coast Gaming 3CP podcast. CJ, and we got another guest in the building. You can go ahead and say it. Al 100, the guy who started us doing this podcast. Pretty much what happened was we was in where was he at? We was like in Chili's or something at a council meeting. The Wingstop. It was that one. I think it's 12 now. It's called 12 now. Oh yeah, it might have been there. Yeah.
We had a meeting.
Oh, Applebee's. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, Applebee's. Yeah, and remember he was pissed like y'all should do a sports podcast. We turned it into we talk about sports, but we like well since we always go to the football games, JT games, we started talking about this, and I started doing this, and 5 years later we still doing it, and now I'm monetized on YouTube and stuff. That's what happened there. We're gonna talk to him, and we'll talk about the Longview game. We all know what happened there, but first off, I got an update. Just to let you know, quick update about what happened last week. All the people I said that talked about me, they was all cool this week. They was all just cordial and talking good to me, and just like I really had no week where it was one dude. I thought this nigga was trying to fight me or something because he was like, I don't know if we was roommates, right? But he never said a word to me till the last night. Like you could tell how the dude. I thought he heard. I mean, maybe he heard. I thought he heard the podcast because I was talking about him and some other stuff, and I thought he got mad at him. Oh well. So the whole day for 3 days he kept. We go in the room, and it'd be this quietness. I probably put the headphones on, maybe get on the phone or go. Well, the first time I went to my cousin's house, but yeah, there was no words or till the last night we get in the room. He just pop up, yeah, Rob, I'm finna go down here and get these weights. I'm like, oh, for real? Yeah, and he just walked down there and we was like, it's cool, like, damn. He ain't said nothing but hold. I thought he was like, dang, I thought he was mad about what I said about his girl, actually. Remember, she's the one I said looked like a stick, her ass looked like a sticks. So I'm thinking that was his girl, and I'm thinking he was mad about that, but anyway. That happens. Girl number one wasn't there. Girl number two thinks I'm weird now because she sent me messages that she don't remember sending. These new age women are like crazy. But it was all like that, man. Nothing happened really, and that was it. And now I'm done with them for a while. So now I got a new podcast. I'm gonna probably start doing just talking about. I got stories galore. But that's what's happened with that, man. But now, like I said, we got Al on there, and I want you to tell about your music too. You want to plug that music? You do. Tell them about your music.
Man, well, I've been doing music for a minute. I got three albums now. I just dropped this third album, The Reciprocation. So that's three of them things that's officially on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, whatever they want to be called, Amazon Music. I'm everywhere. You can Google me, I come up. But yeah, man, like the music is that's a part of me. Like I said, I got three, and you got to listen to them in order. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling the story in all three of them. So you got the relationship, you got the rebuild, and then you got the reciprocation. So it's really a story, and I've got some good feedback from people that have listened to all three of them and listen to this last one. They love it. Say they can visualize it, kind of like they can see it as a movie type deal. So when I hear stuff like that means a lot to me because that means I've touched that person in some sort of way, or I made something that's relatable. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. Y'all check me out, man. I've been, like I said, this was a meaningful. This third one was a meaningful project, man. I had fun making it because the first two, I was in a bad place. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in a bad headspace, a lot of shit going on, and I had to get past that. So this third album is a special one because, like I said, I actually got back to a place to where I enjoyed doing something that I love doing, which is making music. So I think that's why this one came out the way it came out because it's a lot of energy, but I had a lot of energy making it. So
yeah. And I told C this. I listen to your music, but the way you sound, don't sound like the way you talk. Like you don't sound the way you're like. That's Al talk. That's Al singing. It's like a whole different person. Like why?
I
It's,
get that a lot.
it's kind of just like I told TJ about Tory Lane. He sounds the same way. You hear him rapping and singing, but he don't sound the same. I'm like I don't know, but I like his music stuff. But yeah. Now you went to Chop Hill.
Oh yeah.
What class?
I was class of 04,
Oh
2004,
four.
baby.
So I was 99, and we all Chop Hill alumni besides CJ, JT, but I ain't talked about much about Chop Hill, but you been following them like they season. They got a big game next week. We probably end up going. Me and CJ might end up going there.
Yeah. Chapel Hill, man, they've been doing real good this year. Them boys, they got a lot of speed, and I don't think that a lot of these schools that are playing them, they don't really. I don't know. Maybe they watch game film. I don't know, but you gotta have speed to keep up with them boys, man, because they will run you up and down that field. I mean, my little kinfolk, Javen Mayfield, you know what I'm saying? He plays. You know, he been doing his thing out there on the field, making some, impacts, and man. I think this is one of the better teams that I've seen, high school wise. And I'm not just saying that because I graduated from there. I watched Young Tyler, I watched Longview. I'm look, it's supposed to be Tyler Legacy and all that stuff, but I came from the
We don't
era
talk
where
about
it was
Legacy.
Robert E. Lee.
Hey, we done said, hey, I done addressed that.
That's the era I came from, man. But,
They still lead
I
the
watched league. I kind of try to keep up with the local football teams around here, man. And like I said, Chapel Hill, man, they've been blasting off on these games, man. So hopefully they can get in these playoffs and they can go and they win it.
Yeah, I've been watching them too. Chopper Hill. They started off bad, but they came out pretty good. Tyler Jones is the quarterback from JT, and we're gonna talk about it in a minute. Speaking of this, like I said, I thought about this, and maybe we should start doing this. But like once I get the place to record, me and CJ already go there, the place we record at sometime, and we have this all three of us doing the podcast.
Oh, three of y'all.
Get the double microphones and stuff like, cause you started, we started it everything at the council meeting and all that stuff, and we did it. And actually, then you remind me about that. I forgot about that. We had that damn party at Dallas. I just thought about that. That was like the best party ever I've been to, and everything. The baby, yeah, that's where we're going. That's where we're going now. It's crazy. Then I hate to put stuff out there that's sad, but then that's the last time Jewel was out with us, I think.
Man, R.I.P. to her. You know what's crazy, man? Jewel, like that girl was a sweetheart, man. And I did a photo shoot for her, and that's when she at first got that idea to start doing her clothing line.
Yeah.
And so those outfits that you see her in those photos, you know what I'm saying? Those are part of her line. She's a very talented girl, man, and it was crazy because we were actually she was supposed to be on my album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We did came up with a song and everything, man, and it's just unfortunate. But man, she was a sweetheart, man, a real good soul. She was just a really good person, a genuine person. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know about Chuck. We all used to do the council stuff. Yeah. Man, and I don't ever think I seen her, you know what I'm saying, in a bad mood or
never
like with a frown on her face or anything. Like that girl always had a smile on her face, man, full of energy, man.
Yeah. I ended up. I don't think I told all y'all. Me and her went to the movies one day to see what was it? Black Panther.
Okay.
And she needed a car or something. She ended up meeting there was the guy in there that was talking to selling cars and stuff. But we went up. I just said, "You want to go to the movies?" Hey, we did. I had my Jaguar then, and yeah, she was like, "You need to let me drive this." And we went to that movies and I had a good time and everything. And that was actually the last time I was seeing her like face to face with her. Yeah. I never thought that'd be the last time I see her, and that was the last time. But I remember that. But speaking of that, the council stuff, we did all the council. You did some of the kickbacks? Well, I'm too. You came through our kickbacks.
Like 2 or 3 of the bad boys.
The one on Palmer Street. The kickbacks were. I DJ one of them.
Pine Bird would never be the same.
Pine Bird, man.
Yeah, Pine Bird would be the one.
Old Pine Bird.
It went down.
But
It
yeah.
went down.
But yeah.
Boy, them Facebook. They're bittersweet for real.
There. But yo, that's what's been going on. I mean, so you been, like I said, you've been around for a long time with us, and the microphone is acting up. Oh, there we go. Okay, y'all can hear nothing. Yeah, I think we should have had you on tour like a long time ago. Like, literally.
Timing, bro. Like
Yeah.
everybody was, I know CJ hit his photography had picked up.
Yeah.
It's like at one point CJ was booked like damn near every weekend.
Yeah, he sure
You know
was.
what I'm saying? Like
I had my
weddings and events and stuff. And then like I said, I was doing my music and everything. Then I know you were doing your streaming with the
Radio.
games with Madden. So we all had something going on at the time. So like I said, I'm real big on time and timing, man. Like there's a
Yeah.
proper place and time for everything. So
Yeah, and that's what it is. And y'all and I've been, like I said, y'all already know I be doing my I be on the road, and like I said, nothing really happened interesting on the road because the two people that make the popular. I should call now because she'll be rambling all day. Maybe next week. We just gonna call her. We gonna call her this next week. Just randomly call her to see if she and let her talk. I
We have a call.
want y'all to hear her. Like just girl number one. Like
After what I heard, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I like to say her name. I'm just gonna call her out of random to see. She answers. She'll probably FaceTime me. But she love FaceTime. I don't know why. But yeah. Yeah. And what's the day? Ooh, speaking of women, she texted me now. Okay. Trying to But damn, I guess we got to get to this. Is what happened to the game, y'all. I went to the game. I got to the game by halftime or close to half, like the second quarter, and I didn't go in because I was on the road. So I went there and I got there. I sat through the gate. You can look through the gate. So I was there and I told CJ like, yeah. I was like, who's number one? And I seen the number one they gave was Tyler Jones, so they gave him another number finally. And he was a quarterback, and it was 10-3 for a minute. And I'm like, well, they might make this a game. And all of a sudden, the wheels just fell off. He fumbled. They got a touchdown. The guy Jalen Hill, he gave him hell. Was it hell? No, Tatum. Tatum, the guy. Tatum, the running back. Yeah, he literally ran this dude over and went into a touchdown. Like literally, just stood him up. Boom. I was like, yeah. The dude was like, I think Longview this might be the team that wins state. Just like I think they can go all the way. The way they playing, they might end up meeting Lancaster. I'm thinking again. That'd be a pretty good one. Yeah, I want to go to one. If they go to Dallas, I'm going. Like I guess I'm just saying. If they go to Texas Stadium, Cowboy Stadium, I'm gonna go. So CJ, playing yeah. I would have, but it wasn't really much talk about. They couldn't. They just really didn't do much. It was just they out of the playoffs. They knocked out the playoffs. They are eliminated. So, damn, we should have Children of Donis do the thing. That'd be kind of mean though. Their playoff. Yeah, do you ever heard of Children of Donis? You heard it? Oh damn, you missing out. Oh, you gotta go. We got. Yeah, he's a YouTuber that talks about he does like commentary on sports, like the NFL commentary, but he makes it funny and stuff. So when teams get eliminated, he got this thing about like you probably know these things because you know the anime and stuff. He's that, and he be like, they be absolutely deleted, and he got these dudes with the swords like he say your hopes and dreams of winning Super Bowl and absolutely deleted and stuff, and to get this little video. It's pretty. We got to show you. I didn't know you never heard of Children of Donis. Yeah, that dude was the funniest dude. He's the funniest dude on YouTube. Like him and my boy Yo Mama Joko Jova and Lakey. Those two right there, my favorite two YouTubers. But yeah. I guess that's how we still got more to go. I'm gonna let CJ talk about do what you do and you can ask some stuff about whatever. For the story, he's a Cardinals fan too, so we got some NFL talk.
Yeah. It's a special evening. We got Onehunnid in the building. And I'm gonna make sure y'all recognize who that is, cause he one of the most slept on gifts around. And look, can be a little biased. Y'all gonna think I'm a little biased or whatever. But I know this dude pretty well. Gotta look. This guy right here, man. The knowledge is there. See, I always knew. I just never knew what he was gonna make happen, but I knew he was gonna make something happen. You understand what I'm saying? So it's just like, whoa, hold on, 3 hours, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta listen to this shit. I gotta listen to this. But anyway, but Al, I'm gonna come to you in a minute. Though. I'm gonna come to you in a minute. I'm gonna go with this, go with these thoughts with this JT Longview real quick. Now, here's the deal. Now I said it last week since we was on the road to the Longview game finally, and I don't. When I say finally, I don't mean we was looking forward to playing them because I think some of us are like, well, it looks like we just gonna have to take our butt whooping like a man, or well, there's some women in the community too, but we gotta take this butt whooping. And I see people on the Facebook talking about like, well, basically, I guess we just gonna take our butt whooping a day early because they moved the game to Thursday because of the weather that was coming. But anyway, long story short, this game was circled on the calendar all year. Why was that? Because you knew the thing about it is, well, if there's a realignment in district, whether there's a realignment or not a realignment, the thing you're gonna look for is, okay, who in your district? Okay, if there's a realignment, you're gonna see, okay, who's new in our district? Okay, maybe one or two teams. So, because district is what matters. Ultimately, what matters. That's what gets you to the playoffs. And I don't even think I want to talk about no playoffs right now because of obvious reasons. I get into that when I'm talking about the game, the finale against Forney. Yeah, them Jackrabbits. But anyway, I'll get at that in a minute. But look, this game was circled on the calendar because we knew. Now, Longview is always a solid team, right? So it just matters how solid of a team are they, right? So look, how physical they are, and so when the schedule came out, okay, what jumped out at you is Lancaster, Longview. I think Lufkin too, even though Lufkin had a down year, but man, when you think of Lufkin, you don't think about no mediocre team or no team missing the playoffs. You be like, damn, well, shoot, where Tyler High gonna finish? Because what kind of team we gonna have? Now, I'm getting to something here because I'm gonna just be real with you. I think most people, if they honest about Tyler High, I believe maybe by the third or fourth game into the season, I was thinking like, damn, if they don't fix this, how is Longview gonna make them look? Because what's that Achilles heel? I done said it time and time again on previous episodes. The proof is in the pudding. Third Coast Gaming Channel. I've talked about this now. If y'all ain't subscribed, by the way, the Achilles heel, they can't stop the run. Like, they can't stop it. Marshall, they can't stop it. Tyler Legacy, they don't knock your socks off. They couldn't stop little Sterling or whatever his name is. They couldn't stop it. Don't get me started on McKinney North with Mr. Walker. Yeah, McKinney North. I think they'll make the playoffs. See, if they would have won that game, they probably would have had a shot if they beat Forney. But that went down the toilet. But anyway, they can't stop the run. And I don't care who long you got in the backfield. They always got some kind of running game. You can bet your bottom dollar on it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened. Like, see, the thing about it is, let me make a point right here. Rod mentioned, he said it was 10-3. I believe on the first drive, Tyler High defense got a stop. Looked like they was trying to set the tone early because, hey, I said this last week. This is a pride game for Tyler High for multiple reasons. You know what I'm saying? It's senior night, and you going up against a team, a juggernaut team, the district favorite, a team that nobody's giving y'all a chance to win this game, right? It's kind of like another game that's going on Sunday night that, what did Aaron Rodgers say? Ain't nobody giving us a chance to win this game, so hey, well, we don't want to talk about that, Tsunami. I'm ready to, but anyway, I ain't gonna talk about that right. But anyway, nobody's giving y'all a chance to win, and this is a game on senior night on your home turf against a team that that's beating y'all the previous 5 times. Now it's 6 times officially. 6 straight wins for the Lobos, might I add. So you setting the tone early, and I thought to myself, I was like, oh, they gotta stop. Okay, they can't turn this football over. You get a stop because your offense gonna need the ball as much as possible. Okay, because you already know the deal. Because I feel like with Longview, it's just a matter of time, and I'm gonna get to that in a second. Right when you get them out the field on the 3rd down, you're getting the ball back, and then you muff the punt. You muff the damn punt, and Longview gets it back. They probably got it. They got it back probably about the swoop zone. That's the red zone. Shout out to Chills Adonis for that term. And what did they do? They punched it in. And so at halftime it's 14-3. And I thought to myself, man, Longview probably gonna pull away. I hate to say this, y'all. I'm just being honest. I'm an honest person. I don't care what y'all say. Yeah. Hey, there's some honest people in the room right now. Shit. Al 100 can name his next album honest because it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of. I know it's a lot of honesty in these. Inside joke. It's a lot of honesty. Ron know what I'm talking about. It's a lot of honesty in these albums. And I ain't talking about the future album, honest. But anyway. I walk into some mess. Me and Rob be walking into some mess, though. But anyway, okay, y'all. We ramble on here sometimes. But bottom line is, what happened in the second half was pretty predictable on my end because Longview just look. They took the game over. They ran away because Tyler High didn't score. They didn't score no more. They still had 3, right? So. And I know leading up to this game, I was like, man, I just hope we don't get goose-egged again like last year. It's almost a similar score because it was like 49. It was like 49. I had to sit through the most brutal game ever in my life at Lobo Stadium, and we had to ride home, and I had to, the whole time thinking about, I gotta talk about this game.
Did I go?
Yeah, we went because you drove.
He don't even remember.
I was like, Lord Jesus, we gonna have to talk about this.
Yeah, I can't remember that one. Yeah.
I was like, I'll probably just go close my eyes on this one. So the thing is, hey, Rob mentioned Taylor. I'm gonna get to him. Taylor Tatum. I had heard about him all year. I seen some highlights. He got God knows how many D1 offers right now. I think he just got one, like I mentioned last week. I think he just got one from Stanford. I mean, he got a whole, but y'all just Google it yourself. Do your own homework. Hey, it's just that dude. Man, he finished with, I mean, Rob mentioned what he did. He finished 188 yards on 18 carries for 3 tubs. That's 3 touchdowns, ladies and gentlemen. And then they got the guy, Elijah Johnson. What do he have? 109 yards on 12 carries, 2 touchdowns. See, that's, what's that? That's, I can't do math. That's almost 300 yards rushing between them two. So it was just over, right? It was over. And he mentioned Jalen Hale. I don't have his stats in front of me, but look, the running game. I just told you that if they're running the ball like that, you're at their mercy. It ain't nothing you can do about it because they can easily play action off that. I'm just used to seeing it. So that's what it is, and they just impose their will on Tyler High. It's the most physical game you're gonna play all season, and that's just what it is. So to top it off, hey, Longview wrapped up the district with that win. And now they're gonna finish the season undefeated, the regular season, because they got a bye week next week against West Mesquite, who's arguably the worst team in the district. So they can play their second or third string and probably win by double digits. That's how good. Yeah. So like I said before, Longview, they're already in playoff mode. See, these last 2 or 3 games, at least, you could probably say the last 4 or 5, whatever you want to say, probably ever since the Lancaster game, they've been in playoff mode. The defense, they got a guy, and I've seen shout out to the homie Sean Moore, who was posting about the game. He posted that Willie Nelson is a beast. Yeah, you're damn right. Because the game last year, he put me on notice. Every time I looked around, I think he's number 6. I'm like, oh damn, number 6 again. And all you heard is Willie Nelson, Willie Nelson, Willie Nelson, Willie Nelson, Willie Nelson. In between a bunch of howling. Because So Willie, he was like a young Ed Reed out there. He just everywhere. Yeah. Mr. Al probably wish I said like a Buddha Baker. You know, he's a top 3 safety, ain't he? A top 5. You know, Buddha. Nah, but yeah, look, I'm gonna get into him in just a second. I'm getting there. But look, they got okay. Tyler High. I'm getting on them. They heading to Forney next week. Forney, for y'all that don't know, they already got 4 wins right now. So they 4-2 in the district. Like they gonna go to the playoffs again. Yeah, I don't know the scenarios right now. So we'll give y'all some scenarios next week because some of y'all probably like, we don't care. Tyler High's not going. I mean, I understand what we gotta. We gonna give y'all what we gonna give y'all, right? So don't even worry about it. Look, like I said, and let me mention this. I've seen people. You know, this ain't coming from me, y'all. I'm just telling you what I see in the community. They people are been questioning the coaching all season. They think it's time for a change, time for a new voice. Oh no, I ain't gonna got too much to say about that. I'm gonna leave that alone. But I'm just putting it out there because I think I know I ain't the only one that's
Can I
here.
say something?
Yeah, Mr. Al.
Because when it comes to sports, especially football, that's the first thing that is brought up is the coaching. But coaching is only one aspect of that whole game because you touched on it when you said that John Tyler couldn't stop the run. Because you said you spoke on that the last podcast. So
Just
here's
multiple.
and that probably wasn't the only game. So here's the thing: if I'm a coach from an opposing team and I know I got John Tyler this week, and I'm looking at game film and I've been saying that they having trouble with the run game. You know what I'm saying? What you think these coaches are gonna do? So as a team, not just a coach, what do you do? How do you? What adjustment do you make? Because here's my thing as a coach, I can tell you what to do. I can tell you what to do all day. Hey man, we finna go out here and we run a cover 2, or I know that maybe cover 3, or we do a little man to man that's gonna give them. I can tell you to play, but execution comes from the player, right? The execution comes from the players, right? So if sports is all about a mindset. If you in a bad mindset, you probably gonna have a bad game. If you and the team ain't on the same page, you probably gonna have a bad game. If the chemistry is not there, you probably gonna have a bad game. So
I heard they practice that. I heard they practice don't really be that intense. They practice in the morning. That's it.
and see, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not how I don't know, man. It's not how I'm used to seeing it, man. Because like you said, intense practice. Yeah. We got a big game coming up, man. We out there going hard. I'm talking about you banged up going home, but but why? It's not gonna bother you because if it's homecoming or you on your home turf and you know that this is a must-win game, you finna come out there like me and Rob don't get along, but tonight we gotta win this game. So you know what I'm saying? I'm safety. He strong safety. Whatever, man. We finna make sure we getting stops, whatever, man. But that's just I just wanted to say that, man. Everybody wants to. It's not just the coach, and this is coming from. And I hate to say it, but a lot of this is coming from. Sometimes you got people that ain't never played sports, so they don't. And that's I'm not talking about anybody, but like when you've not been in that atmosphere, you know what I'm saying. You really don't know what goes on. You know what I'm saying. You really don't know how chemistry and how that stuff works. Like I said, man, that's the first thing people want. Oh man, we need a new coach, or we need like. We gotta look at the whole thing.
I gotta mention this while you here, Al, because I'm gonna be totally honest. Now, if anybody think I'm a liar, I could say it's documented, but it ain't on paper. It's audio. Go back and listen. I don't remember what episode. I was probably talking about it in the second and third. I know after that Marshall game, I spoke on it at least a little bit because I wasn't pleased with what I saw. Because I felt like they got ran off the damn field. And then I was like, oh, it's only one game. I was about to say, Al almost to a T made my point. he made my point, and what I mean by that is, I said defense. Look, I've always said, coach is coach. Of course, players got to play them.
Right.
That's just look.
Right.
We it don't matter. We play sports. We know the deal. Like that's and see the only thing we be conflicted about. I say we because me and Rob got to talk about this. Me and Al can have a conversation off air about any level of sports, right?
Yeah.
And that's just facts. The thing we be conflicted on is players that pro players are held to a higher standard than high school athletes because they're kids, right? So of course we gotta be careful what we say, but we gonna tell the truth. We ain't gonna take no direct shots, you know what I'm saying? You know, it ain't all the way because man, I know mothers listening and look, it's been one or two mothers that done corrected me on names. And I appreciate you because I got a person name or two wrong, and I done apologize the next week, and we've been good. But the thing, I will not take no. Hey, I will give praise. I done gave praise to Dewberry and just all kind of names.
Right.
Because hey, look, I'm not trying to get no brownie points. They like she finna cook me no dinner because I done talked about her boy. You know, and I ain't got nothing else on the side. I swear. But look. I appreciate. See, I love another great sportsman in the building because I'm not saying, oh, he making me look like a Hall of Famer. No, it's just the fact is, it's cool when somebody else, you know, makes a point on, you know, because
something you don't spoke.
Yeah, because like me and Rob, man, we can disagree all day long. This ain't no debate show or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? He see it his way, I see it my way. But the thing is, like I said, though, players, like, I just feel like defense, and it ain't because analysts done said it. It's just, I mean, it's logical to me. It's a want to, man. You gotta, we ain't gonna let no damn Tyler Legacy run on us tonight. We gonna stop that. I was gonna say another word, but I ain't want nobody to take it the wrong way.
Right.
We gonna cut that tonight. Hey, me and Pierre Leonard, y'all probably remember him. I told him behind the scenes, hey, you know what they bring? Oh yeah, we ready for it. And then I see stuff, but you know, players play. You know what I'm saying? So it's just your mindset. Like, and like I said, I feel like it seemed like the defense was trying to set a tone early, but it was one or two drives. But like I said before, when your offense is inconsistent, you don't have a chance against a team like Longview, especially when how long that defense hold up, and the Achilles heel just can't. It showed its ugly head once again. So I appreciate Al saying that. By the way,
I just think it's I think they just used to because John Tyler is known for football. You know, they got state championships, man. So when you think about John Tyler Lions or their new name, what they are, they expect wins because back in the day they was running stuff. You know what I'm saying? They would get out there and just dog walk a lot of these teams. And so, when you're a fan of, seeing a team be great like this so long, and then, you get out there and it's 42-3, you like, okay, what's happening? This is not the team I'm used to watching. So, it's I don't know. How do you fix that? You know what I'm saying? Like something needs to either be readjusted or maybe they just need a spark and momentum, something. Because I know sometimes, man, like you said, you try to set something, with the defense, you try to get out there and get stops, and then you got a powerhouse running back, wanted to score on you 1 or 2 times. Man, that's demoralizing. So when you start getting demoralized, you got to have somebody on maybe a team leader or something like to keep, hey, look, man, look, it's cool, whatever. 2 touchdowns, he ain't finna get another one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like keep the momentum high,
Yeah, and I kind of spoke on this. Might have been 2 episodes ago. Man, I named some great, just some defensive players of the past. Man, I can't even name y'all. It'll be y'all time to wake up in the morning by the time I can name. Look, I have to go in the vault. The McGee's of the world, people in my class, people in the 04 class, 05 class, they not having, and see, it's funny, one particular point that Al mentioned, he mentioned about what's on tape. And I done looked at Rob at a game. I was like, man, they put this is gonna be on tape for somebody.
Yeah,
This gonna be on film, and people licking their chop. How did Longview lick their chop? Look, I can't make this up. I'm just looking at it in levels. You know what I'm saying? So and then and then see the thing. One more thing. It's levels to this. One more thing about it is it's very frustrating, man. If you look on the offense side of the ball, they got so many weapons.
Yeah.
And they just can't get the. I'm like, they can't get the ball to McFall enough. They can't get it to Lacey enough. Montreal Wade enough. Dewberry run the football hard. You got Alexander. Damn, where he come from? And look, hold on. I don't even think we've seen. He was injured. He was supposed to come back after a few weeks. Matavian Potts.
Yeah, I heard. He didn't come.
You know what I'm saying? So then you gotta figure in here. Y'all can't even get the ball to man. That offense. Man, I don't care. Look, that was one thing that was frustrating because they were so inconsistent. Some of it had to do with the quarterback play because the quarterback they gotta get the ball to him. You gotta do a better job of that accuracy and all of that. And it was no. What did I say on a previous episode? It didn't seem like no chemistry. No, no chemistry. it was looking like, Brady and Mike Evans the other night. What the hell going on? Like, so that's just what it is. But look, Al. I gotta ask you, man, how you feeling currently about your Arizona Cardinals? What you think they should do in the future just to get over that? By the way, before you answer that, I do really love them black helmets with the red bird. I do. I almost messaged him like, man.
That's solid.
I was gonna say the uniform, but I just think they check when they get the helmet with it. It just sets it off. It just.
So I think we got Arizona. We got two things that we really need to address, and that's one, Cliff Kingsbury, and two, Kyler Murray. Man, it just I feel like that dude finessed us. Because here's the thing, we paying you, and I just got through saying, this is so funny that y'all asked me this because I just got through talking about this with my partner, man. I was like, we paying this man $250+ million with the promise of watching game film. Like, okay, I can understand high school, but bro, you are in an NFL. Why? You should already be. So you're not. You mean to tell me you are a NFL quarterback and you not watching game film? Why do I have to pay you to do that? That's something you should have already been doing. So it's like. I said this a while ago. He shows flashes of being a good quarterback, but it's like when Larry Fitzgerald was still playing with him, if Fitzgerald wasn't on that field, it was almost like he was lost. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing the same thing now. Well, he was with DeAndre Hopkins. Hopkins was suspended a couple of games, so it's like he was looking lost. But I'm like, bro, we got Zach Ertz. You know what I'm saying? You still got things that you need, and I don't care what nobody say. AJ Green is still he's not what he used to be out there when he was with the Bengals, but the dude still got some get up and go. You know what I'm saying? So you still got Zach Ertz, you still got AJ Green. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make something happen. Now, true enough, the last couple of games, because we beat the Saints, which we were supposed to beat them. The Saints they're a former shell of themselves. They would have lost it.
They looking for. They better be in the draft. They looking for a quarterback.
If Arizona had lost their game to the Saints, I would have been in Glendale, Arizona, at their front office, knocking on somebody's door like, "Hey, we need to talk about this, bro." But I don't know what it is at this point, man. I think the thing that irks me the most is when you're showing up with this lime green suit to the game, bro. You more worried about how you look, like, bro. Let's get some wins, man.
Yeah, you got it. If you win, it ain't nobody saying that.
Right. But I will say, there was 2 games. No, there was 3 games where the offensive line kind of failed him. You know what I'm saying? They didn't give him time to throw because I don't care what quarterback you are, you need time to throw.
Exactly.
You need time.
They have talked about that.
You know what I'm saying? I'll go back to when Brady was playing with the Patriots. Man, I watched them play. Was that when they ran up against the Chiefs? And I was looking at that game. Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? They almost beat them. But what happened was they gave Brady too much time to throw the ball. So that's why I'm saying that O line, man. If you got a good O line and you got 5, 6, 7, if you really a good quarterback, all you need really is 3, 4 seconds to find your guy. And if they give you that 5, you sitting there, you able to sit there in the pocket 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Man, come on, bro. You all the time in the world. So, but I don't know, man. We gotta. Then, like I said, man, I could talk about this all day. You got Cliff Kingsbury making bonehead decisions, man.
They not on the same page.
They not on the same page,
man.
Arguing on the sideline.
See, that just shows you. I just gotta make this 1 or 2 quick points. That just shows you. I just think it need make more authority at the top, because if you got Kyler Murray at the, you yelling at your head coach. If you frustrated, that's one thing. And then, like you just mentioned, they gotta pay you to watch games. Look, do you want to be great or do you don't? Do you not want to be great? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say? Because, like, for instance, all 3 of us, somebody could tell us, man, if you just do this, you'll be greater at what you're doing.
Right.
And we're probably like, all right, whatever, okay. Because we so prideful, we'll probably take the advice, we probably won't.
Right.
But the thing is, some of us, it just takes longer for us to realize, damn, I'm not where I want to be. What can I do to change that? What can I do to change that? And look, the thing I'm gonna make this, gonna put a stamp on it. Look at the greatest ones. Look at what they do. It seems like they do the most homework, right? Like the Brady,
most practicing, most training, everything.
Now Rodgers, if it go wrong for him, it's just gonna go wrong because obviously he gonna throw some blame. Let's just be honest. Hey, the truth comes out, right? So the Brady's, the Mahomes, Mahomes, he's just probably the most gifted one we ever seen. You can say him.
Don't forget about Lamar Jackson, man.
I was gonna. When you mentioned no. Since you brought it up, you
gotta throw Lamar.
I'm not what do they say? I'm not capping when I say this. I'm not capping. When you mentioned the $250 million, however much it was, look at what they paid you, and look at Lamar. Y'all saw him on Thursday night. It's just Baltimore. They don't grow on trees, man. They don't grow on trees, all right? So I don't care if we got one playoff victory. Didn't have Mark Andrews, right? Didn't have Bateman, and I know they have Mark.
But even then, he was still making something happen.
He just makes it happen.
Yeah.
Look, I just sit back. Even if I ever doubt him early, I just sit back. I just keep seeing stuff. So it ain't nothing for me to talk about with the money.
Bottom line is, I watched sports since I was a kid, and I really didn't understand much then. But now, as I get older, I see some people they're content just getting their contract money, and then you got those that they want a Super Bowl, so they gonna do whatever it takes to get a Super Bowl. And then, like I said, you just got some. Oh well, $250 million, $280 million. I don't give a damn if I get out here and win or not.
You know they got 2 years left on the contract.
Yeah, and I
know you want your money.
I got my guarantee, so it don't matter. So and that's starting to be more and more common in sport, even in basketball. They get the contract, and then it's like they out there not playing worth a damn because they getting paid. But it's like, bro, if I'm a professional football player that's supposed to win games, not realizing that you'll probably get even more money if you win these games and win multiple Super Bowls. What the hell you think? What the hell you think I'm finna try to do?
I'll still get $1 million after this game. Don't matter if I have 2 catches or 12 catches.
That's just piss poor. That's a piss poor mentality to me, man.
Who cares what the reporters and the analysts say? See, that's just what's and see, that's easy. Well, y'all not millionaires, so I'm still making $2 million this season. I'm not too greedy about re-upping my contract.
Like people, they had a I didn't mean to cut you off, but they had because we on this quarterback thing. My coworker had said something about he was watching because I watch Skip and Shannon. I love that.
I listen to them every day.
And I think he said they mentioned something about it was like a mock trade or something like trading Kyler Murray for Russell Wilson.
No, we don't want to get on that.
And I said, look, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to sound crazy. I'm going to sound... Listen to me, man. I'm going to sound crazy. I would actually take the trade. I would take Russ for the simple fact that who is Russ throwing the ball to right now?
All I hear was they got some weapons.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Who are they?
Nobody's really.
So let me show you something. Let's swap roles. You put. We got Arizona. We got a decent line. They can hold up when they want to. So you put Russ. He's not a dumb quarterback. He's really not. You put him on our line and you give him DeAndre Hopkins. You give him AJ Green. You give him Zach Ertz to throw the ball to. What you think gonna happen? I think you're gonna start seeing the Russ that was with the Seahawks.
Yeah, we should.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. On paper, you should.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would give that a shot because I mean, let's see, Kyler Murray's been with us 3, maybe 4 years now, and I'm like, he still has time to grow, but man, that just blew me, man. That with the promise of we're gonna give you this money with the promise of watching game film. That just it's like you go to a restaurant, you get your favorite meal, and you're ready to eat. And then they sit the plate in front of you, and it's a hair follicle in your food, man. That with the promise of game film, that's a hair follicle in my food for me, man. I just.
Man, it kills me because I'm like, when he faced Dallas, he looks like a Pro Bowler, don't he? He looks like a top 3 or 5.
And we've lost games that I feel like we should have
won,
won,
bro.
Like
play like that against Dallas. Oh, my bad. I'm talking like a fan. My bad. I'm talking like a fan. My bad.
I heard the thing. I think a lot. If Lamar Jackson don't sign with the Ravens, I hear the Saints could be a part.
I thought about that.
I know every Saints fan in America would be happy to have Lamar Jackson, boy.
Yeah.
Can I say this? Because I know a few Saints fans. Y'all know it, y'all. Look, they better get. Look, I don't know what. I got to see what happens at the end of the season, what their record is, and where they fall in the draft. They better be addressing that quarterback issue quick, because you better do it while you got Chris Olave. He's gonna be a second-year player. While Michael Thomas is still there, while you got some of these offensive weapons, and you still got some players on defense. In a winnable division, you better.
They gotta get somebody.
I'm just saying, it's just logic to me. And so, yeah, y'all know what y'all gotta do.
But it's kind of slim pickings on quarterbacks right now, man. Like, there's not many available. Yeah. You know.
Now this next draft will have some better ones than that. You got the C.J. Stroud, Bryce Young, and then the guy from Kentucky. They say real.
Have y'all talked about Tugalova? Have y'all touched on him, man?
No, we ain't. See, we talked more about NFL.
I don't see how he came back and played. I thought he was done for the season.
I'm nervous
for
right
his career.
now. I'm nervous.
I thought his career was over.
That bothers me, man, because we've had several different instances like that. You had RG3 up there in Washington when he was hurt. Told coach he was hurt. They told him to go back out and play. And then what happened to him? Hurt his knee. Then you got Tyrod Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Puncturing his lungs, whatever. And now you got Tua. And I really feel like it's a combination of a lot of things with the Dolphins, man. I think they weren't used to win because the Dolphins weren't winning. They weren't doing, and then you get a guy out here, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, we back in the Dan Marino days. We 4-0. We 4-0.
Yeah. They've been looking for a quarterback.
They've been looking for
Marino.
That's a long time, and now this dude concussed him. Like, can you play? Can you play? Are you okay? Hey man, I need you to go back out there. I need you to go back.
We don't know how to buy it. I mean, it's crazy.
Here's my thing with that. Like, if that's your ticket, man, you gotta protect your ticket. Man, when that dude was showing signs of being concussed, man, immediately like, okay, well, we got Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? But now we can't let him play this next game, man. You gotta protect your assets.
You see what the Bengals are still trying to do, even though they made it to a Super Bowl and Joe Burrow sacked that many times. You still gotta, because he's not gonna last.
You gotta protect it. You gotta protect it, man.
So you should continue doing this drive just like the Cowboys build it up. It had the best offensive line in football.
Man,
when they put it together, that's just it's blueprint. You just gotta look at this stuff. And look what happened to Mahomes in his second Super Bowl. Dude was on suicide watch.
Yeah,
it makes no sense. Even though they was injured, so you had to do what you had to do. But you look, you learn.
Right. Man, everything it comes like there's important things in football, man. Like I think on the offensive side, you gotta have a decent line. Your line, that's your bread and butter right there, man. Because once they get past that, if you ain't got no elusive quarterback, you know what I'm saying? And there's not really like I would say Lamar Jackson is probably the closest thing to Michael Vick right now.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But they,
Absolutely.
but even still, you know what I'm saying? If you elusive and you moving like that, and well, I done got away from, you know what I'm saying, Monte. You get on there and you still get hurt. Get hit and get hurt. Then what you do? So it's
Jalen Hurts ain't got to worry about that. Huh?
Hey,
Oh
look,
yeah.
look,
Good line.
Oh, I'm gonna make
that
a
man
point.
playing like he got a chip on his shoulder.
That's real time. I'm gonna make a point on what you said, and I'm gonna leave it at that. You can drop the mic. No, seriously. Look how much the coach just gave Quentin Nelson.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That's how important that you see. Hey,
Yeah.
we just give them the money now. We don't need to see no more.
We don't need to see nothing else.
This is the best guard in football. Y'all go back for him and Zach Martin.
Yeah.
Whatever. We just gonna pay
Pay
him
that
down.
man.
We don't need to.
Pay that man.
Hey, and we ain't gonna get too much on the coach because he'll be talking about Matty Dry Ice or whatever you call Matt Ryan. He got him. I don't know if it's beef or nothing.
Man, you know what? Matt Ryan just fell off, man. Man,
Yeah,
he just
terrible.
he
Matt
fell
Ryan.
off,
At least
man.
he won the MVP. Should
Aaron
have a Super
Rodgers,
Bowl. But,
Tom Brady. I said this in my recap. Well, I didn't get to do my recap, but I said Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, and Matt Ryan. They all suck. That was my recap.
No, they do though. They do though.
Yeah.
If you think about it, just 5 years ago, just 4 or 5 years ago, those three that you just named, bro, they were top quarterbacks. They was in.
Yep.
Two of them playing the Super Bowl against each other.
Now Atlanta beat them. The Falcons beat themselves. In
Yeah,
the
they
Super Bowl.
did.
You left too much time.
You didn't run the damn football in the
You
second half.
did not run the football.
I'm like, what's up, all these damn?
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
When I seen that, I'm like, dog, why are you not eating the clock? Why are you throwing the ball?
I'm not a Falcons fan, and I still feel bad for him.
Bruh, that was
I
horrible.
still feel bad for T.I. I still feel bad for Luda.
I said that Super Bowl that year, I seen that. I said, look, if they don't score again, I said the Patriots gonna win this. Everybody, no, they down. I said, now I said, look, that is Tomcat Brady out there.
So Tom, you benefited on 2 Super Bowls at least, huh? That and the you know the other one, right? We just talked about it out. Russell Wilson, yeah. Maybe that's a Pete Carroll thing. We ain't gonna talk. We just gonna leave that.
Oh no, that was most definitely a Pete Carroll thing. You got the best running back in the league on your team, and that man marched y'all to Marshawn Lynch got y'all to the goal line. They not stopping this man. And then you get down here and you decide, oh, well, we're gonna throw it over the middle. Who paid you to call that play, Pete Carroll? Who paid you? That man, hey, look, that man had the mafia up there in the stands looking at him like you know how they did that.
Yeah.
He tapping that watch. It's that
Oh,
time.
It's a damn shame. Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
All you do is run the ball. Well,
They wasn't stopping Marshawn.
Oh yeah, hey, real quick though, before I get off this thing, I got a couple of shout outs. I think I don't even know if I lost it, but whatever. I got a couple of shout outs. I'm gonna shout out one person real quick though. It's a classmate of mine. No, see, it's great when somebody show you random love, right? Shout out to Miss Sabaya Bersha, aka Baya B. Shout out to you. I appreciate the love. Real talk. Look, all of us got our own lives, after school. Everybody, people got families, they got the businesses, they work, they do their thing. Shout out to you. I know you grind. I know you take care of your son and all that. Shout out to you. Because ain't nobody got to show me no random love. So I have to give it right back 10 times. Tenfold. Ain't that what they say? Tenfold? Tenfold. And I don't hardly fold in poker, but shut up. No, shout out to you, though. I appreciate everything. Stay lovely. I appreciate everything. And we got another guest. No, we don't. No, we don't. We ain't got no other guest. But, and I got to say this once again. Y'all got a homework assignment. Everybody listening got one homework assignment. Y'all need to go YouTube Al 100. Look, do I got to spell it or do he got to spell it, all right? I'm gonna let him spell.
I'm gonna let him spell it. Man, look, ALONEHUNNID. Check me out. I'm on Spotify. I'm on Apple Music, Amazon Music, Deezer, whatever platform. I'm on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you wanna, your music player of choice, that's where you can find me. I'm all over the place, man. Y'all gonna enjoy it. I try to make relatable music, something that you can vibe to, whatever, something you can ride to, something if you want to love on your lady, or ladies if you want to love on your man, however y'all want to do it, man. That's what I try to do. Just try to put out good vibes, man.
And see, the thing is, he probably flying to the Breakfast Club right after this. So the thing is, hey, this is just I ain't trying to be funny.
I feel it, bro.
Sway and then Sway gonna be trying to get it.
I appreciate that, man.
Hey,
I appreciate that. Anything you put in the universe, man, I'm claiming it. What they say, whatever will be, will be. Hey, look,
man. That's gonna be a rant. I'm gonna make the video and I'm gonna post it on Facebook about people sleeping on these gyms. It's in my soul. They gonna be like, what the hell got into CJ? Nah, this just been brewing. It's like it's been a tumor growing, and I need to get it out. So, and by the way, I want you to tell them the name of the new video because hey, this new video it got a lovely lady in it, and I even DM'd her. Where did you find it? Because I just can't overlook gifts. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Woman or me, I'm not no homo. I'm saying. When I say gifts in a bed, I'm talking about I got one sitting right next to me, and y'all need to pay attention. It pays to pay attention. He gonna tell y'all about the new video real quick.
So new video, it's a song off my new album. It's called Spoiled. Shout out to Blaze Monroe. Y'all go check her out. She's dope. One of my good friends out of Dallas. She came down here, did the video, helped me out. Super Dave shot it. But yeah, the video. That whole video is a vibe, man. The whole song is a vibe because I think we getting to a point. I don't care, man. People, man, you making all this soft ass. Me like, bro, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because I come from an era of music to where it was okay. You know what I'm saying? To let your lady know that, hey, I love you, or hey, I miss you, or hey, you make me feel a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really feel that with a lot of this music nowadays. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do what I know. You know what I'm saying? And so like I said, the name of this song is Spoiled. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care what dude you with. He may not tell you this, but that dude is spoiled. When you not around him, best believe he thinking about you. When you at work, best believe he wish you was there at the house. You know what I'm saying? If he was cuddled up with you in the bed, that winter warmth I like to call with that season we moving into now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all cuddling or whatever, and she moved, and she gone for more than 30 minutes, you going to wish she was still there. So, you know, it's just one of them songs, you know what I'm saying, where I'm expressing how I feel, you know what I'm saying, about like, damn, I wish she was here right now. You know what I'm saying? I wish, this is my day off. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I had plans, and you ain't here, you know, so... But yeah, man, that's Spoiled. Y'all check that video out. Y'all check that album out because, like I said, that song, it's a whole story. Everything ties in together. I love painting pictures. So lyrical pictures. So
and since he said painting pictures, hey, like I said, hey, look, listen, ladies, look, it's a lot of y'all. You know, Da Vinci made Mona Lisa, but he couldn't make no art like you. That's what he's trying to say. That's what he's trying to say. Yeah, well, I said it, but in his music, that's why you got a YouTube Onehunnid. Look, this ain't no capping, all right? So, you know, but one more thing, I'm gonna pass it back out to Rob, and he gonna do what he do. But look, the thing what he was saying is, I almost lost my train of thought. Hold on, it's right there. About the music, when they say make it soft music, me and somebody was just talking about this the other day, and they was talking about how you know people want to make the street and shooting, robbing, all that street stuff. The thing about it, man, I know the type of stuff people gravitate to, and so I don't feel like Al, he just making this to grab the audience. He putting out what he knows. I don't feel like it's a cover up for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like Rob mentioned, you know, it's just he was like, does that really sound like Al? I was like, no, I didn't know. Oh damn, Al had the voice like that. I know he got the mind for it. It's just like It's just like me. I got the words, but I don't have the studio delivery.
Yeah.
I'll let y'all know one of my flaws. It's okay. It's in the past. Don't even worry about it. I always been a gifted writer, though. That's just where my strength was. But anyway, this about hour 100. But like I said, that's the thing. And that's why I feel like he's such a slept-on gift. It's early right now, but people are going to stop sleeping. See what I'm saying?
Right,
that's why
right.
ladies and gents, you got to pay attention to them. Because I know what the women like. I done sit back. I done learned some stuff since I've been in this photography and marketing game. I was like, that's what women gravitate to.
Right.
It's just a matter of time.
But I mean, at the end of the day, I'll say this and I leave it alone, man. They street stuff, street. Even the dude that's in the street, he's still going home to a female. You know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, he making the moves that he making for a female because cause you know what I'm saying, he trying to build something around her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He feels a certain type of way for her, you know what I'm saying? And she always talking about Fendi bag. Well, in the back of his mind, I'm hard or whatever. But in the back of his mind, like, damn, my baby really want that Fendi bag. So let me get out here and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like they still, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
They want a romantic hood nigga. Rob can speak on it. He gonna take it.
Speaking of women, this is a great interview. But women. Speaking, I wanted to say something because I had something I forgot to mention this. But I got clarification on what I said last week. Remember what I told you last week, Caesar, about the dude who was talking about I was weird, but we never had a conversation. So I told my, my cousin, we do work on his house and stuff, and his girl was there, and I told her that, and she was like, that's kind of weird for him, that's kind of like gay kind of, like for a nigga to talk about another nigga like that, to get to another woman, and that's clarification. What happened.
That's what I said was weird.
Like, how am I weird? How am I weird? Because the thing is, me and this dude never, like I said, remember I said the dude that was my roommate this week, we never said no words. Me and him never even had that because he was always in the room with the hoe. The hoe that, remember I told you, the hoe that was hoeing everybody? He was in the room with her anyway, so I was always by myself anyway. So I thought, what the hell, how you even get a chance to even think and know even know who I am? Because we ain't never had words because the nigga, he try to be like me, but he trying to be like me because he think he's trying to knock down all the women. No, one time, it's the only time he had interaction. I walked in the room, he had his PS5 on there. I should have kicked that shit off the wall. But he had his PS5 in the room. He already checked in the room. Well, he checked in the room. I was like, wow, why did he? I was like, he usually don't come in the room because like I say, he be with his chick. He go in her room. So I seen his PS5 in there. Like, this nigga done came. They must have had a fight or something. Then I'm out here and I get my stuff and he walk in there and like, he's like, oh man, I ain't gonna be in here. And he got his stuff and he went back to the room. And he came back, he forgot something. It's the only time we had a conversation. So how am I weird? But like I said, if I showed you, y'all already know what girl number one look like. And they just want to talk to her. She's not my girl, but I done seen more things. I done seen more than all of them have. But maybe that's why they mad, because I done seen what. Yeah, she you know what, like I said, we're going to call her next week. And next week we got
I would definitely.
Next week, I got another guest. We're gonna have I think CJ doing Eric. I'll show you. I forgot his name. It's E. Start with an E. He always talk about being on the podcast. I'm gonna see you right now.
Surprise!
Eric Hornsby. I know you know.
Yeah,
he got a podcast coming off too. Yeah, but we're gonna talk to him. Yeah, and we're gonna probably get Al to come back too at some point, because after this next one, I'm gonna do my regular podcast where I tell you I got a story to stick because the season over. We probably do some Chopper Hill talk or something, but I'm pretty sure after this, they gonna be like, hey, bring Al back. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be one of our better episodes. But that's what it's gonna be. And I'm done with the people with the work, so I don't got no more story for them until, like I said, we're gonna call girl number one. I'm gonna probably call girl number two too, because she be acting, I don't know if she'll answer, but we're gonna see if we can call her too. Yeah. Girl number two. I might send it to her. Oh yeah, I can send it. I'll send it to her on Messenger because she don't reply to me on Facebook. I'm on what's that thing? On my iPhone. I guess she blocked me. Or you know how your messages turn. They blue if you got an iPhone. When the messages turn green, when the messages turn green, you be like, oh damn. Oh, but one thing I forgot. If you go look at my pictures, Al did some photo shoot with me when I did some photos. I forgot about that. And they still on my Facebook. I was on the skateboard thing, skateboard part. Yeah, he's the one that took my photo with the Jaguar. Look at my photo, the Jaguar pictures on YouTube. They on YouTube and they on Facebook. He did those too. So yeah, those my two. And actually, Al, that picture got me into a lot of crazy stuff. That one picture is the reason that picture gave me into 2 years of almost hell and then kind of not hell. Because the girl, my ex, she seen that picture and she was like, oh, she thought I was living at the house. She thought I was, I was still the dude who I am. But she like, oh, I thought that was your house and stuff. But cause she never messaged me. Cause you know how the girls, you message girls and they don't really never write you back. She would never really write back until I changed my profile and she started messaging me and it all happened. I mean, it was good for the first year. Like right now, she's still like a friend now. I can like, but I guess us being together wasn't a thing. I'm telling you, never look through a girl's phone. No, never.
I watched a lot of loyalty tales.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She would have felt that all day. But yeah, that happened and yeah, that was what happened there, and it was some good time, bad time, but like they were cool now. But that's what it is, and now we're gonna be out of here. Gotta get ready to go to Empire, and yep, we out, and yeah, girl number 1, girl number 2, we're coming for you next week.